On my first day in campus, I had carried with me 2 huge suitcases. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Brooke and I'm dressed by Mitumba. So today guys, we are going to be doing something very different. Today I'm going to give you a story time about my first day in uni. And it's a very special day because a lot of things were happening in that day. So I'll never forget that day because it was a very special day. And then I met a lot of people that I'm going to be talking about in this video. So as usual guys, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe if you haven't, to be part of the family. This is the story time. So I enrolled for my Bachelor of Education in Arts, majoring in French and Religious Studies. So on this day, it was on the 27th of August 2019. That was when I was enrolling for my first year. And the funny thing about this is that it was on my birthday. It was on my 19th birthday. You get? So I enrolled for my Bachelor of Education on my 19th birthday. That is the day that we were being admitted. So, as usual, because we were traveling from Kericho to Nairobi, we had to wake up early. And by early, I mean that we had agreed that we were going to wake up at 3, and then by 4 we would have left Kericho to Nairobi. But you know what the funny thing is? We woke up at around 4 and we were leaving Kericho at around 6. This is AM. So we woke up at 4 AM and we were leaving Kericho at 6 AM. And we know from Kericho to Nairobi is approximately 5 hours. And if you're using private means, that is like around 4 and a half, 4 hours. So we left Kericho at 6 AM and we reached Nairobi at approximately 10 AM. It was 10ish, yeah. So guys, remember there had people who had slept there because there had been a communication that we were going to report on the 26th, which did not happen. So there are people who had gone on the 26th and they had actually slept in school. So then there is me. Nimeamka 6 AM and I'm supposed to be there we had agreed we were supposed to be there by 8 AM so that I finished my admission and then my family, they were to come back to Kericho. Now this is 6 AM, we are leaving in Kericho. We arrived there at around 10ish, and because there had people kulikuwa na watu wenye walikuwa wamelala huko, the line was very very long. Ushaenda kwa bank time, shule zinafunguliwa, and then all the parents are paying fees. So unapatanga there's that line that kanaenda hivi. It has turns and twists. Hiyo ndo line nilipata. So unaona penye mtu wa kwanza hako, and me now, because I was the last person, the line was long. It was very very long, like the longest line I have ever queued for. So mimi siniko hapo. I had said, because we had gone with my dad, my mom, my sister and my brother, I had said that mimi time napanga line ya admission, my sister atakuwa napanga ya hostel. We had agreed that mwingine akiwa anapanga line ya admission, mwingine ako kwa ya photocopies kama siko nimefanya any other photocopy, mwingine ako kwa line ya hostel. But the shock was on me. Tulifika hivi at the gate and then we were told that it's only the student who is allowed to pass at this point. So there is me. Nimefika 10 AM and by the time we had gotten to my university it was around 11. So tumefika hapo around 11ish, line is refu, and then I'm supposed to queue for all these lines. Nika queue hapo ya admission because you're supposed to start with admission. So nika queue ya admission. Nimequeue hapo ya admission. The line was it was extremely very long. So mimi nimequeue hapo ya admission. First, nimekasirika juu the line is long. Second, it is my birthday, and me, I don't believe in celebrating my birthday a day before or a day after. So mimi niko hapo, I have not celebrated my birthday. This line is long. We're not supposed to queue more than one person. In fact, my parents, my sister and my brother walikuwa wameenda where we had parked, so that is where they were sitting. Mimi niko hapa, it is hot. Na mnajua jua ya Kiambu, it is hot. I am mad because I'm not celebrating my birthday because of this admission, but I had no other option. So niko hapo nimepanga laini, and then I met a friend of mine. We had met, before join campus, the way there is this group that is formed for people who are attending that campus, so that it can be easy for communication. Kama mtu amesikia kitu anawa inform, kama umesikia kitu you inform others. Now there is this group that had been formed, and mtu mwenye alini add kwa the group was a friend of mine we had met in high school. Sasa akani add kwa this group, na venye alitu add, we became close with a friend of mine. So we used to chat, we used to talk, hivyo tu kwa group. Now there's this day, aka member of the group, I don't know what he said. I can't remember what he said. Now me and my friend, we decided, let's form a group, tuende huko, tumkelelesha, and then we leave him there. We left the group. So we formed another group of 3 people, me, my friend now, whom I had met kwa the other group, and this other person mwenye alikuwa ametukosea. So we formed a group, tukaenda huko, tukamkelelesha. And then after we were done kelelesharing him, me, I left, my friend left, tukamwachanisha kwa that group. Akayuko peke yake. So, you remember now this friend? Now, hii time niko kwa laini admission, nimeboeka because I don't know anyone, nimepanga hapo laini peke yangu. Alafu unajua malaini zimeenda hivi kwa makona. Nikiwa kwa hii kona ingine, she was on the other corner. Now, that morning, I had posted I had posted a photo on Facebook. I'm going to put that photo here. I had posted that photo wishing myself a happy birthday. Now, nguo nilikuwa nimepost nayo is the same nguo that I went with it to school. So she had seen the photo, and then we had watched tuko tumewatch my statuses, so we had known, tuko tumejuana, like kind of, she knew my face, I knew her face. So when tumefika hivi kwa laini, mimi niko hapo nimeboeka, I have all my documents. Alafu she saw me first, so alikuwa ananiangalia, and then mimi sikuwa nimemuona. So she looked at me, sasa mimi na turn kuangalia the other side, I saw her. Then because she had seen what I had worn that morning, it was easy for her to recognize me. So akakuja, then she told, akaniita, no, she did not come, akaniita. Akaniambia, kuja usimame kwa hili. Who am I to refuse? Because the line that I was in, I was like the second last person. Na hiyo line ilikuwa refu, and we had other places to go. So mimi nikasema, who am I? Nika-join her line. So tukaanza kusema, mimi ndo Brooke. She told me, mimi ndo huyu. So we knew each other, tukaanza kupiga mastori, tukiulizana, na this other person ako wapi? This other person ako wapi? There are some who had arrived the previous day, so we had like, na huyu mwingine. So amidst our conversation, guess who I see on the other corner of the line? A classmate of mine whom we had studied together in high school, and we had been talking. So I knew she was coming to KU. So I look at the other corner, nikamuona. Nikaambia huyu nini, let's go there because nani atapanga ile ni yote surely. So we went. I took now this friend of mine. I went with her to this classmate of mine. Because tukaenda nikamsalimia, she told me, bedhi atakuja hapa tupange line because this line is very long. So si tukakata tukaenda huko. Na penye tulikuwa sasa, we were almost now the nini, nearer to the people who are administering us. Administering? Yeah. Watu walikuwa wanatufanyia admission. So si tukaenda, we stayed there. Tukaenda sasa tukapanga hiyo line, tukaongea. Asa by the time we were talking, at least now I'm not bored because nimepatana na watu wenye najua. So tukapanga hizo malaini, alafu tukafika hapo kwa admission. Kufika hapo, guess what Brooke had done? Mimi kwa the admission form that we had been sent, the PDF one, walikuwa wameandika hapo, bring original copies and photocopies. Guess what I did? Mimi, the previous night while I was packing, nikajiambia, mbona nibebe originals and I have photocopies here? Si nikaacha originals wapi? Kericho. Mimi nimeacha originals Kericho, nimekuja na photocopies. Sasa tumefika kwa the desk, natoa my papers, my nini, kila kitu, living certificate, what else? Those ones that are required, nimeweka hapo. So it was a guy. This guy asks me, now what your original nini copies of your certificates? What original copy? I think it was the birth certificate. Nini? I don't have. Even nimekuja na nini? Photocopies. Now this guy tells me, itabidi tu urudi. You come another day because I cannot do for you admission without the original copies. Mimi nikikumbuka home is 4 hours away. Siwezi enda nizichukue and then I come back and be late. So me, I'm there telling him that, hey, mimi kwa the admission letter, I saw bring original or photocopies. So me, I brought photocopies. Now this guy is trying to tell me that no, ilikuwa imeandikwa vizuri, hata read here, read here, and then he tells me, read here. See me, I read exactly, bring original and photocopies. Then he tells me, wewe umetoa wapi ori yako? So me, I'm just like, wait, just assist me because I cannot go back to Kericho and come back. First, it is costly, and then I'll have to go sleep again in Kericho, then wake up the next day. So may I tell him that just administer me with this, and then if there is a need to have the original copies, I'll make arrangements for them to send me hizo copies. As long as tu bado admitiwa, it is admitting, not administering. As long as admitiwa, mimi naweza kaa, alafu my parents watanitumia hizo nini. So he agrees, akanifanyia hapo my admission photocopies. I had all the photocopies, so it was just easy. Time nataka kutoka, I leave my phone on his desk. But I thank God because alikuwa mtu mzuri. He just called me and told me, hey, Jenny, this is your first time in Nairobi. Which was not my first time. But he was like, Jenny, this is your first time in Nairobi and you want to leave your phone here. Baby, come and take your phone. So I went back. I took my phone. And then now, we were supposed to go. This car building was finance. We're supposed to go to finance so that they can ensure that we have cleared our fees. So we went to finance. This time, it's me, my friend whom we had met at the line, and then this classmate of mine. So we went to finance. Me, I had everything apart from the original photocopies, but in finance walikuwa wanahitaji copy of the bank slip kuonyesha that umelipa fee. So we went. I was cleared at the finance. It took almost like 5 minutes. I was cleared from the finance. So tukarudi from the finance, we're supposed to go to our hostels. And this hostel that I had been allocated, sikuwa najua penye iko. So I had called, she's like a family friend, or was like a family friend. So I had called her asking her penye hizo nini ziko. that hostel. So she told me that it is hard to explain because by then it was hard. Hata mimi mtu akiweza niambia sasa hivi explain, it is hard because there are so many buildings, there are so many towns, so it is hard for someone to give you directions for that nini hostel. So she told me, you just ask these student leaders who are there, just ask any of them and you'll be directed. So sinikaulizia, the student leader that was there told me, we fuata tu barabara until the end utaifikia. Utaona tu kwa hostel kama andiko in bold. So another funny thing is that on my first day in campus, I had carried with me 2 huge suitcases. Yani na hizi suitcases zilikuwa tina manini, my utensils, manini. Yote mbili zilikuwa na nini? Nguo. 2 huge suitcases. I remember there's this guy, when I was shopping for my suitcase, alikuwa shaona the first one. So he was asking me, kwani mtu akienda campus anafukuzwa nyumbani? You're not supposed to carry everything. But here I had carried 2 suitcases. Because my mom, she sells dresses. So me, I had taken around, there were so many, because I had told myself, mimi sitaki kurudia nguo. I'll carry 365 dresses. 1 dress for each day. Sitairudia nguo in campus. Which was a fallacy. Because people who know me, story for another day. So I had carried a lot of clothes. So mimi nikabebana na manguo zangu. Mpaka wapi? That hostel. So kufika kwa hiyo hostel, me just thought, si nimesha cleariwa finance. I have been admitted. So what is the next thing? Nenda tu naambia wewe umeallocate room number hii and then you go. Kufika hapo. Do you remember the line that I had met? The one when tulikuwa tunafanyia admission? No, this line was even worse. Because we were few, but the line haikuwa inasonga. And then it was like a story building. So the line haikuwa inasonga. Tulikaa hapo around 3 hours. Remember, I had been cleared at the finance by 2. Sasa tumefika hapa kwa ile ni ya kupatiwa hostel, not even hostel, the room number, because we already had the hostel. Tumefika hapa kwa kupatiwa the hostel number. Mimi nimepata that line. The line is long. It is not extremely long kama ile ingine, but it is long. And then hatuko wengi like the one for admission, because the other people had been allocated other hostels. So nimefika hapo, tumeka hiyo laini. Sorry. Paka my people now are telling me, itabidi umebaki so that we can travel. We reach Kericho tufike Kericho mapema so that they can prepare for the next day going to work. Na mimi sikuwa nataka waende because I had 2 suitcases. How was I supposed to carry these 2 suitcases alone? So me, I just sat there. I was feeling like crying. The day had been long. Imagine standing from 10 p.m. First you have traveled for 4 hours. Umekaa kwa laini from 10 a.m. Let's say 11 a.m. Umemalizia admission, umeenda finance, umemaliziwa. I think nilimalizana na finance by 2 a.m. Now, nini ya hostel tulikuwa tumekaa from around 3 a.m. imeshafika 6 p.m. From around 3 p.m. ishafika 6 p.m. bado tuko kwa hiyo line and there is no improvement. So my sister akaniambia, si tunafanana, you bring this your details, I go there, I stand huko. Line itasonga ya kwanza, that is the person who will go. So si akaenda and luckily the line that alienda, hiyo line ikaanza kusonga. So they were calling your name, ukisikia name unaenda. So si me I went, nikasimama hapo, mimi nikapatiwa, nikaambia your room number is going to be this and this, you go. So my parents wakanisaidia, nikabeba my suitcases, nikaenda nikaweka in my room, and these rooms were good. Like they had these cabinets, they had the wardrobes. It was ilikuwa nice. For a public university, they had good hostels. They have good hostels. So tukaenda, wakaniambia don't unpack first, you just lock, we go. Turudi kwa gari, tupande, sisi turudi Kericho, and then you will come and what is it called? You'll come and unpack your things. So mimi nikalock, nikaenda nikawasindikisha, and luckily for me, I'm good with remembering buildings, places. So time narudi, it was not difficult to find my room. So mimi nikarudi, and remember now this time it's like 10 p.m. So mimi nikarudi, I started unpacking my things. Then I texted my friend telling her, oh, mimi nisha settle, niko hii room number this and this and this. And remember, yeye nilikuwa nimemwacha nje. I think she was still, alikuwa anangojea kuitwa so that I patie room number. So mimi nishaingia, nimesettle kwa my room, unpack. Then she tells me, oh, let's assume I was in room number 16. I tell her, oh, mimi niko room number 16. Hivi nimesha unpack, I have settled. Wewe uko wapi? Nikuja nikusaidie kubeba vitu. Then she tells me that mimi nimesha settle, nimeshaingia, and the room that she tells me she's in is room number 15. Yani ndio hii, and then me I'm in 16, her she's just makaniba. So immediately nikabebana na charger, I went to her room, nikaenda kucharge simu huko, and then we started talking stories. We started kupiga tu moshene, anyhow the day was, the way we had been exhausted, when your parents were complaining that hiyo line haikuwa inasonga and they needed to get home. Yani it was just a hectic day. Tukamaliza story, I just went to my room, finished unpacking. Na hiyo time ikanihit that day was my birthday. And I had been so busy during the day, I only remembered in the morning when I was leaving. During the day, it had totally skipped my mind. Yes, my parents, my sisters, my brother, they had wished me a happy birthday, but it had totally skipped my mind. Kwa sababu, unajua you are busy, you are just standing, uko confused, umesahau vitu zingine. So I went to my room. After unpacking, so nikaanza kuambia my wishes za birthday, and then it hit me that it was my birthday and I had not celebrated. That thing huwa inaniuma till date. Yes, it was a nice experience apart from hizo vitu ndogo ndogo tulikuwa tunapitia, but then again in history I have never failed to celebrate my birthday. Every year I make sure that I celebrate, but now that year I did not, because by the time I was remembering it was so late, nothing could be done. Sikuwa hata najua the places around, sikuwa hata najua that naweza toka, there is a small center there, we go and like celebrate. And then I was tired, I just wanted to get to bed and sleep. So that is how my 19th birthday was like. My first day in university, everything in chaos. But thank God I have many more birthdays. I had my 20th birthday, my 21st. This actually we are in August 17th. In 10 days I'll be celebrating my 22nd birthday. So maybe this year I'm going to do something different to cover up for that 19th birthday, kwa sababu nimeikumbuka and I did nothing. Maybe I'll try doing something to cover for that day. So guys, in short, this is how my first day in uni was like. And the friend that I met there, she's still my friend up to today. In fact, you will see her in my videos. You've heard her in my videos. Her name is Gesari. For those who know her, for those who don't, yes, that is how we met on that day. So yes, guys, that is how the story was. Just narrating it makes me feel bad, remembering that I did not celebrate my birthday. But what can we do? It is what it is. So as usual, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment down below how your first day in uni was. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it hectic? Was it a day that you're never ever going to forget? Let me know in the comments. So as usual, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And let's meet in the next one, guys.